All right, here we are for the first round. We are going to be on the draw, which is okay, I guess. Rather be on the play, though. All right, this looks like a good keep to me here. We've got a morph. We've got a removal spell. We've got all of our colors, basically. Yeah, this looks fine. Nice. All right, so it looks like we're up against Abzan so far. Ooh, it's a good one. Yeah, this is a tough decision. So I can Singing Bellstrike the Chief of the Scale, because if I don't, we're going to take 2. Then I'm going to play a morph, and then we're going to take 2, and then I'm going to play a 4-drop, and then we won't take 2 anymore. So do I want to take 4 damage and save my Singing Bellstrike for something more substantial? I probably do. Because we just don't really have anything else if he plays just something kind of big. So we're going to use a little bit of our life total up here, I think. And save our Singing Bellstrike. I don't know. Maybe he'll punish us, but hopefully not. Generally, Abzan aren't good at capitalizing on these starts, but they can have quick starts. There we go. He didn't do anything, so that's nice. So let's get this face down. Morph Daddy down. And if we get lucky and draw another morph, oh, he's going to kill it. Oh. What did he draw cards? He did. All right. He drew cards with Abzan Charm, decided not to use it on our Temur guys, which is okay. So he's apparently out of gas here, but it looks like he'll have something here. Schutz to kill. I like his name. German name there. All right, Abzan Battle Priest means that we do get to attack here, because there's no way he's going to trade these off. And then we get to play Warshrieker into nothing or Sultai Flayer, so we'll probably just play Sultai Flayer in that case. I love what they did with that. You guys see that? Pretty cool. Boom. Now we get to use Singing Bellstrike on this, or maybe burn it away later or something, but it looks a little better now. Are you attacking? No. I've got an upkeep stop set for some reason. I think I was playing Vintage or something, and I needed an upkeep stop on that, so I don't usually keep that up for limited unless I actually have something to do. But I find that just setting it when I need it saves me a lot of time over just leaving it permanently set up forever, which is really annoying. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess he could have some type of pump spell. I'm just going to take it this time. Normally I like to block there, but I've got a burn away in my hand. I've got a Mardu Warshrieker and a Singing Bellstrike lined up for next turn, and I don't really want to lose my creature with an Icy Blast in hand just because it does so much more work when I can back it up with creatures. Ooh, speaking of creatures, the biggest of Nucks. All right, so I got to play my land first here because he's representing something, scales, whatever it's called. It's you can put 2+1/+1 counters on a creature and untap it. And I don't want to get blown out by that, so we're going to leave Burn Away live in case our opponent gets a little greedy here. Doesn't look like he's going to, though. Could be kill-shotting, I suppose. No, it doesn't do that either. All right, so we'll take all of it. And then for this turn, I think I like just playing Mardu Warshrieker and Singing Bellstrike. Oops. And then our game plan is roughly to play Savage Knuckleblade, and then the next turn Icy Blast and try to win with our Icy Blast. He's got Feet of Resistance, so that's what it was. All right, well, that's actually not too bad for us, because he gets rid of that. It gets rid of the Singing Bell Strike, but what it also does is it leaves us still with a reasonable block here, assuming he doesn't have yet another combat trick. If he has combat trick or removal, we're going to be in not great shape, but I do have to block here now, and I will be blocking. Especially if I can pull out another combat trick so that maybe my Burn Away will resolve to kill the Abzan Battle Priest, and maybe we can get him to use up some of his mana on his turn. Remember, we've got an unblockable creature that we can unmorph at any time here, so as long as our opponent can't gain big chunks of life nor hit us for massive chunks, this will win the game for us. And then we've also got the Knuckleblade Icy Blast. Calling it a combo may not be correct, but you know what I mean, coming up. All right, I will definitely be blocking here. Mainly because I don't care if I lose the Warshrieker as much, but I just want him to use up his mana. All right, so there is Dragon Scale Boon, so he did have it. No problem. And he's going to Outlast as well. Okay, well, this gives us some decent options. Ooh, Hooting Mandrils too. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so not quite enough. We're a little crimped on mana with the blue here, so Knuckleblade is probably going to be kind of our main play. The other play that we could make is we can burn away Chief of the Scale here, or hell, we could just burn away Abzan Battle Priest. But I think what a better line is to set up an Icy Blast here. It's a little bit tough of a spot because he's got a pretty nice attack here. But I think we do need to get this this Knuckleblade onto the battlefield here. I'm not in love. I basically want to make sure that we get to use our Icy Blast for something, for the forces of good here. And as long as we don't take a lethal hit, I think we can still wrestle it back. Though the amount of life he's gaining is very frustrating here. But Icy Blast will help us. I mean, right now we've got 4, 7, 8, 9. If he didn't have attack here, we could tap down both things. Like if we had one blue, like if this was an island that we drew, we can go tap these things down 9, 18, and he's got to come up with something, for example. And we've got Burn Away as well. So we're close. We're close. All right, he looks like he's going to delve out something. Hopefully it's not Dead Drop. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is Shambling Attendance. Okay. That's a good one. Not good against Icy Blast, but the question is, what does he want to attack with? Because now that he's tapped out, he's going to attack with nothing. So this is just beautiful for us. Just could not be better. And we drew a Heart-Piercer, which doesn't really do much. But I feel like we just get aggressive here. And just Icy Blast. And then we can burn away whatever he plays and kill him. So 4, 7, 9. He has to play something. And if he doesn't, we kill him. And if he does and it dies to burn away, then we kill him anyway. This card's good. You need to work it to your advantage. The key to this card, of course, is that you have something to back it up. You need some punch behind it. It just doesn't do enough if all you're doing is getting the effect. You need to say, get the effect, hit you. Like, we're going to use this to maybe win this game, right? And look at his board. 3/5 Death Touch. How the heck do we get through that? We have to throw away a Knuckleblade plus half of our mana. 5/4 lifelink, 4/5 lifelink. This is one of the few cards in the set that can get you through that kind of thing. So let's see what he's got. Removal spell from his side would be good. And Armament Core is not going to do it. Yeah, we're just going to win here. You'd think that would be sweet, but no. All right, so we got there, but I got to say this guy's deck looks pretty dang good. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? This does not have Island Walk versus him, but it is a really good blocker. I wonder if he got the obs on Ascendancy too. God, that would be nasty. I think we want these Canyon Lurkers against him. Like, I think we want to try, like, because this trades with almost everything that he can do and also enables our Icy Blast, which is starting to look more and more important here. I'm going to cut Embodiment because I think we'll have plenty of time to hit our mana, and I'll cut a Sagu Archer. Yeah, because I don't think that we're going to be blocking flyers very much. I'd much rather just put the big heat on him. And I think these Mystic of the Hidden Ways are going to do work too. Yeah, I wish I had a bounce spell here. Bounce spell would be sweet. All right, so we get Morph, 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 and then a finisher. Yep, I'm in. Got all of our colors too. And a Flayer, I like that. This is exactly how we started last game, and even my first draw was the same. We will need to hit that that last land drop, but is this an Enoch Bondkin? No, a Parapet. That's good. That's actually exactly what we want him to play, because he's very likely to block our Canyon Lurkers. And Canyon Lurkers is, God, I think it's the only thing on 4 that can actually get through a Parapet. And I think he'll probably just end up throwing it away. Chief of the Scale. All right, well, we'll trade our guy for that if we have to as well. Yeah, this is why Canyon Lurkers is a little unique in the world of morphs here. Yeah, I'm not blocking. Now, what's your follow-up? That's my question. It is a Salt Road Patrol. You could trade for it. I probably want to. Yeah, I think I do. Because if I let him outlast it even once, then it just blocks this thing forever. And it'll outclass this too. Like, this is actually an issue. I'm not happy with the sequence here. Oh, sweet. He's going to give us a free card. I like this. Zoop. So this is a little better, but still it doesn't solve the problem that I just mentioned, which is that his Salt Road Patrol down the line will just sort of block everything on the ground. The good news is this turn's a little tough for him because he's facing down a 5/2 and he might just have to take a hit from it. Like, I don't know. He might not care. All right, he played a Hate Blade. And he put a counter on this. All right, well, he could just plan to trade his Hate Blade for my Lurkers, in which case I accept. Yeah, and I don't need to play this first, right? All right. Yeah, I'm going to make that trade. I think not attacking here would be a mistake. Like, if we had, what's it called in our hand? If we had Icy Blast, I would just sit back. But, like, this thing's never going to block or get through this, so he just gets to dictate whatever he wants to do with our Lurkers, and I'd rather get some value out of it now by trading with the Hate Blade, which then, you know, can block a Sultai Flayer or our other Canyon Lurkers or whatever later down the line. I like one Weave Fate. I don't think you need that much card draw in this format just because, like, you have so much stuff to do with your mana. You're going to rarely be tapped out on cards. Wow, he took it. All right. I accept that as well. All right, I think the play is just to play Flayer here. Because it basically shores up the ground game for us here. He just doesn't have any attacks now. And then the next turn we're going to play Riverwheel Aerialists and start beating down in the air, basically. Yeah, this makes him do something. Tuskguard Captain is something, but not too good. Okay. And now we don't have attacks with the Lurkers, like I said, because of the Salt Road Patrol. So, yeah, I think we just slam Aerialists here and just ship. And then I think what happens is Mistfire Weaver will join Aerialists shortly. We do have the play where I can play, let's see, I can morph face down, have a land, and then I can have morph or Weave Fate mana available. which seems like a pretty good turn. All right, so he's clearly just... he's trying to trigger raid here. Oh, he is... Oh, we're just in a great spot. Okay, sure, I'll take it. 1, 2, 3. We don't need green for anything, I don't think. So let's play this face down. And then let's attack with Aerialists. And this way, if he's got kill shot, we can play around it. He doesn't have it. Sweet. Look at that. And he loses 2 life? Sure. He's digging. He's trying to find something. I don't think I'm going to play Weave Fate. Well, actually, it depends on what mana he has up. I actually probably will play it. I mean, I'm a little bummed to miss out on a point of damage if I play Weave Fate, but I feel like leaving this is much more important, because if he kills our Riverwheel Aerialists, like, we're not in good shape. Like, we'll have a 3/3, but a 3/1 flyer, but like, we're not in such good shape that we get to just ignore. All right, Colossodon's going to come in, and I'm going to trade it with the Lurkers, or at least attempt to. Lurkers isn't going to do any attacking anytime soon anyway. All right, so let's fire off the old Weave Fate here. I think it's safe. You can't cast Abzan Charm with what he's got. Okay. Gain life. So let's see. Can I kill him? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I need more mana than that anyway. So no, I cannot kill him. So, okay, I'm just going to attack. Oh, he did find kill shot. He's going to be bummed. He is going to be bummed, and we are going to be happy because we actually played around it. And then I think the play is to play this. Because it can actually attack. And it can get through any of these things. Battle Priest. Oh, there's a lifelink one. All right, so it looks like he's going to fight here. And gain 3 life and go back up to 9. All right, we might have a game here, kids. Because I decided to cast this instead of leaving Burn Away up. So let's block so that we don't take any damage here, but he's still gaining the life. Oh, what are you thinking about? Does he have that pump spell too? Oh, he does. Feat of Resistance. Okay. All right. We're in business. We're talking business now. I like where this is going. He's got 10. We can hit him for 7. I wonder if we can just get through here, actually. Let's see what happens. Bring low. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 mana. So I can do like Burn Away Alpine Grizzly or Bring Low this thing. And then play Alpine Grizzly or whatever. Because once we take lifelink off the table, it kind of doesn't matter anymore. I can also attack with this Morph and at least make him trade. Which I think makes some sense. Let's see. What if I go 1, 2, 3, 4? This is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That takes up my whole turn if I want to unmorph that thing. And killing the Chief of the Scale isn't that big of a deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack with these 2. Drop him down to 3. And since we're at 21, thanks to our friend the Sultai Flayer, I am just going to kill Abzan Battle Priest. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Kill that. Oh! Ah, yes. the new set. Could have got him for one more. As it stands, it doesn't look like it's going to matter because both of our creatures are the same at 3, but yeah, I'm not going to lie. I definitely just missed that. So bummer, but shouldn't affect the outcome of the game. All right, we get there. So we won our first match, and that was a pretty tough deck. Hopefully we'll have easier competition going forward, though. As you may know, that's not normally how it works. We'll see you guys in the next round.